This podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only and does not provide medical or legal advice. Please consult with a qualified professional before making any decisions regarding your health or legal situation.
On the subject of marijuana in particular. That is the purpose of this meeting, ladies and gentlemen, to lay the foundation for a nationwide campaign by you to demand by law such compulsory education.
High in the Ozark Mountains, it's the Greene County Podcast with Mike and Mason.
What is up? It's a road trip today on Greene County Podcast.
We are literally in the car.
We're driving around,
going to the dispensaries.
we're going on a trip.
And you're with us. I hope this sounds good. I don't know.
It is what it is.
It is what it is.
You'll at least get the idea that we are trying to what they call in the business the theater of the mind. That's what we're doing.
Of the mind. So this is what it'd be like if you saw a bunch of deals at some local dispensaries and
Yes.
you're like, oh man, I've got to go hit those up.
The thing that we probably talk about the most between the two of us is like, oh my God, did you see that deal? Oh my God, dude, I got this. I call them all the time like, hey, guess what? This place has got this. And today there is a local dispensary that is doing a special event. Greenlight, they do their underground in different areas, monthly, quarterly, and they bring in different manufacturers and growers and brands.
They call it the garage. They do it once a month, I think, right?
Yeah, something like that. And they have a bunch of deals. And so our plan was to get in the car and go over there. Obviously, we can't bring this inside, so we're kind of doing this on the slide, but kind of see what kind of good deals we could get. But oh my God.
There's a tiny little puppy in the road.
Whoa.
Hey, puppy, go.
Dude,
Go.
come here. Yeah, you can honk at me all you want, but we're going to save this dog.
Puppy,
Here, go.
what do you want me to do with them?
I'm going to find out where this dog's... If he's got a tag.
Puppy, now he's running away from us. He thinks it's a game. Oh man, the things we do on Greene County Podcast.
Come here.
Mike is gonna go find this puppy, see if this puppy has a tag. We care about puppies on the Greene County Podcast. I'm just filling time now. He's literally just walking away. We're stuck in a parking lot. Greenlight Garage. They've got some pretty good deals. I can't really share with you all of them, but we should be able to share with you what we get when we come out, though.
So, yeah, just saved the life of a puppy.
Mike saved a puppy's life.
And found the owner and almost got into an accident at the same time. And hopefully you heard that stupid asshole behind us that honked the horn at me when I slammed on my brakes so that it didn't hit a dog. But if you're listening, driver, you suck, and I'm putting it in my car. Don't follow people so closely next time, and you might not hit them. That's the story for today. So anyway, yeah.
Greene County.
Greene County Podcast, saving the lives of puppies all over Springfield. Yeah, so hopefully if you see a dog on the side of the road, you stop and help them too. Anyway, the plan was that we were going to go over to Greenlight, do some shopping at the garage / underground, whatever they're calling it these days. And Mike couldn't wait because Mike got a notification from another dispensary this morning. Said that they had an even better deal on dabs, which you all know that's what I'm after these days.
Dab addict.
And the dabs were $23.99 a gram.
Holy moly, that's
And this is a
insane.
great company. It was 40% off. So I was like, man.
So now we got to hit up two different
So now you're
dispensaries.
getting two for the price of one. And so what you're going to do is follow us around on a trip to the dispensary. That is what today's podcast is all about. Mike and Mason go to the dispensary together, which includes a trip to Mike's house so that he can drop some stuff off real quick and get some stuff. And then we're going to go to the ATM so we can get some cash because that's the only way that you can deal with it.
I think Mike tricked me into doing all of his errands.
You're just riding with me. I'm doing it all. You're just coming along. And but hey, you know what? Sometimes when you need content, you got to go to the bottom of the barrel, and maybe that's what today's all about. But at least we had some great content, and we saved a dog's life.
We did save a dog's life. We're accomplished. Today's 100%
wife's
regardless
gonna be-
about.
My wife's gonna be really happy with me that I saved a dog's life. I'm gonna make sure and tell her about it 3 times.
Get some brownie
And
points.
the next time I do something stupid, and she's like, Mike, and I'm like, but
I did
I
save a
did
dog's
save
life.
that dog's life. and she's gonna have to agree, and then it's okay. So we're to our first pit stop, Mike's house, and we're gonna take another break.
We're gonna take so many breaks in this.
That's fine. And you go inside. When I go inside to get hey, doing all right? Hell yeah,
Go
I'm
Chiefs.
going tomorrow.
The neighbors here are so nice.
Taking the sun first game, so we'll probably be there for about an hour.
We're definitely taking another break. We'll be back. We are back in the car, if you couldn't tell. Mike and
Windows
Mason.
down. We don't care about sound. It's the Greene County Podcast.
It is the Green
Our
County
field trip
Podcast.
episode
It's like you're in the car with us.
on a certain day, on a certain week in 2024. Mason and Mike went out and just went on a little field trip. And
Yeah.
which I wanted to bring this up. We're up to the part of our field trip where I'm going to have to get cash. And the reason I'm doing that is because at this point,
Oh,
the
yeah.
dispensaries can't legally take credit card transactions because of the federal government
Yes.
and the FTC and all these other things, blah, 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 blah. So you have a choice. Do you A, go get cash at an ATM or whatever, or B, do you pay the fee and use the ATM at the dispensary? What do you do?
Okay, well, I'm glad you brought this up because a lot of people who are new to the dispensaries don't know this. Cash is always king, in my opinion.
You always have cash?
Cash is always king.
You always have cash on?
I will go get cash
Okay.
on my way to
Yeah.
the dispensary,
Yeah.
like we are doing now.
know. Yep.
Because, I mean, especially if you go to the dispensary a lot and you're dropping $2.50, $3 fees every time you buy something, that adds up, man.
Yeah,
That's
I'm not trying
like
to
if you
say I'm
go to the dispensary 3 times a week, that's a pre-roll you could have bought.
Yeah.
So I always get cash. I play a lot of music around town, so I have cash on
You also-
hand
yeah, that's
often
true. Yeah,
too.
yeah.
So it's not
And
always a
You also have other nefarious ways of earning cash.
nefarious.
I didn't want to put you fully.
My OnlyFans? No.
Speaking of nefarious, I also am a cash guy, and at this point, I'm going to go inside and get some cash. So, I guess
I'll hang out here, I guess.
we'll just do the speed up. This is a speed up interlude where I'm actually going to be in there for a really long time, but it's only going to feel like seconds.
Oh yeah. Okay, so he's gonna be right back. Oh my gosh.
How fast was
You
that?
just teleported. That was amazing.
All right, well, got the cash.
We got the cash. That's
And I got myself
honestly
a cold brew.
the most
coffee.
important thing when you are going to buy something from the dispensary or anywhere is gotta have the cash.
Got to make sure you're caffeinated as well.
So we've got it. We don't have to have as much cash today because there's some pretty good deals.
Yeah, so like I was saying, originally what we were going to do is we were going to go over to the Springfield garage and check out the deals. But then I got a notification because we both have signed up, I think, for every dispensary in town for alerts and deals and all that
Oh,
stuff
yeah.
from Hippos. And they had a killer deal on their Bad Pony concentrate, which was 40% off, which is literally better than the deal that most of the guys that work at the dispensary get. And this is the second time that I've gotten a deal like that from Hippos on Bad Pony.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, dude, I love their concentrate. I think the price point is incredible for what it is. Consistently, I've had nothing but good experiences with their concentrate. I feel like I've tried a ton of it, the batter, the live, the diamond, the sauce, the all of it.
I just had some recently through your rig, and honestly,
That was actually Elevate. And
oh,
that
was it?
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah,
I
it was Elevate.
swear that was a bad pony.
There, I had.
Was it right next to
It
it?
just put me on blast the fact that I had a bunch of multiple jars.
Of
It-
course you do.
The
Of
Bad
course
Pony
you
was
do.
empty. That one that we did tried was Elevate.
Okay.
I wish I could, like I said, I'll have to look up and tell you based on my receipt what it was, but that one was fire too. And that was also a good deal. 'Cause
Oh.
they do wax. What is hot, dude? How are you? Yeah, man, you doing all right? Yeah, same old, bro.
Awesome.
Yeah, man. Good to see you too, brother. Stay cool.
Just running into people
Yeah,
on the
just
street.
just doing our thing and saving dogs and seeing people on the street.
That's
straightening
just
us out.
normal things we do when we go to dispensaries.
Maybe we should do this more often. It's like we have a live audience.
It is. It's definitely an adventure.
So anyway, the
I
one
wanted to say the thing that popped up because I was like, hey, what are we smoking? He's like, I don't know. A good idea that I was thinking about starting to do, no, for real, is like a smoke diary. Like,
Okay.
write down the strain,
Okay.
write just some stuff about it, maybe my experience with it. That way I can go back. I don't know. I think it's a good idea. I might start doing it.
I love that, and I don't know if it's because I'm just an old head or I'm old, what? But being trained and growing up during Prohibition, it wasn't like you went to go buy something for someone and dude was like,
Oh, man.
this is green crack cross with something cookies or blah, blah, blah,
People
blah, blah.
haven't used Prohibition.
I
since
just
the
take what I get and don't throw a fit. And so with that in mind, I'm not so crucial about, I'm not so like critical about what it is. Now, granted, I probably pay more attention to the brand versus the type, right? So
Because then because a lot of them can have the same strain even, but it's how they manufacture.
yeah, that
It can be different.
So I probably should, to your point, be better at keeping track of that stuff. I know that we've mentioned the beer tracking thing, and there is a weed one too.
Yeah.
But again, it's hard enough for me to remember to do the things I have to do every day, let alone write that stuff down. So I know that I would have all the best intentions in the world, but one of the negatives about being a marijuana user is that your short-term memory isn't the best.
There needs to be a smart home app. That way, when you're chilling, loading up a bowl or something,
say it,
you can
I'll remember.
Be like, hey, Alexa or Siri or whoever you got, and like, I just loaded this awesome dank bowl of purple nerf.
I would assume that if you with Google especially, just because I know it, you would have the ability to create some sort of note or actionable thing like Alexa does, where they would always go to that note, and then that would be a small way to do it. You're a lot better about streamlining systems. Just a completely off topic. It reminds me, I'm watching The Food That Built America now. And, the beginning of it is about Heinz, Hershey, Post, and Kellogg's.
Oh,
and dude, these guys were insane. But what some of these dudes did, the processes in which they created their processing, creating candy or food or cereal or whatever it was, condiments, was revolutionary. And I just finished the McDonald's one, and the brothers that created the system of how they streamlined making food quickly and all this stuff. And literally they would sell that idea to other restaurant owners for $900. The guys that figured out Taco Bell went to it, Burger King went to it. They all learn from these dudes, which is just crazy to me. So you also remind me of that too. The system. Well, because
processes.
I'm at home. We're at the crib, and I'm like, I got to run downstairs and water my plants. I got 7 new babies just sitting there chilling, and I'm spray balling them. And he's like, I need to do the same thing. And he whips out his phone. He pressed the button, and I'm like, okay, yeah, that's funny. I
just watered my plants. It's true though. I've got a smart home system set up for mine.
That's awesome, and I think that's really badass that you have the wherewithal and you set it up to make it work like that.
I took it to the next level. One of these days, I'm gonna go in depth. We should do an in depth.
The tech
breakdown
side?
Yeah, I think so, because it's been super helpful.
Yeah, I've looked into some of the automated stuff. I just feel like my problem is when it's out of sight, it's out of mind. That's when things go wrong, and I need to be able to see it.
Well, that's why you also put a webcam in there that you can remote into.
But then again, if I'm not reminded of something to do down there, I'm not going to check in. I'm not going to look.
Yeah, there have been some weeks where because also I've got those 5-gallon buckets that are just sitting there full.
Yeah.
To consistently water. I got the reservoir, and sometimes I'm not paying attention. It runs out, and then I go a couple days without water.
Yeah. And so,
but there's probably a smart device for that too.
I'm sure there is. Well, we're almost to, I guess this is part 2 of the journey here.
Part 25.
Mike's run for a great deal on our road trip on Greene County Podcast. So we're going to take a little break while I run in and
we'll
come back in and tell you what I got.
That sounds good. Greene County Podcast back in the car.
We've got some serious weight.
We do. Nah, we don't got serious weight.
We got at least
we did get some good deals. There were some very good deals today.
So if you remember at the beginning of this experimental episode of Greene County Podcast, where we take a road trip with us, the goal with this was we were going to go to the Springfield Garage from Greenlight. And we're like, yeah, let's do that. But then I got an email from Hippos, and I was like, oh my God, that deal on concentrate is amazing. I need to take advantage of that. So then blah, blah, blah happened. We get to Hippos, and I'll let you take over from here.
Okay, Mike gets out. He's like, "Hey, you coming in?" I was like, "Well, I might as well." He's under $30 grams of concentrate. I walk in, and I did not know. Mike didn't even know how good of deals there were today. Not only did they have the concentrate half off, but today only special deal: buy one, get the other one half off. So we were getting half of half, baby, on some of it.
Yeah.
You definitely, double dipped in that.
I got 4 grams of concentrate.
And I had to get 2 grams.
But
And an add-on. Did you get the add-on, the flour add-on?
I almost did, but I was like,
It was $10 for an add-on. Are you kidding me?
Did you get it too?
Yeah, I did.
So you got the buy one, get
What a
one
good
in.
deal. I got me some runs. I got me some
So what?
Wilson Zero Diamonds.
$60 out the door. You got 2 grams of concentrate in the
give it even plus tax, but yeah.
$60 out the door.
and
2
an
grams of concentrates in an eighth.
And I built up some points for
And
next
he's got
time.
points. She gave me $5 off, and she just gave it right back to me.
Heck yeah.
So then, that's the other thing.
So shopping for deals
That's what
is
we wanted to
real
get across,
important.
is that originally we had a plan, but then other deals came up, and because we shop around, we were able to find an incredible deal at Hippos that we both took advantage of.
You know what, though?
You're still going to the garage.
I think we should still go to the garage.
Well, if this car ever starts going, then we will.
Yeah. Traffic in Springfield, man. Can I tell you?
When school's back in session, it's already it makes an already bad situation worse.
So be safe out there.
Be safe. Use responsibly.
Yep, always.
And keep searching for those deals, man.
Yeah, sign up for those loyalty
come
programs.
on, dude. Like it's like I said, you can't.
I can't believe it. I literally that on a regular.
She almost talked me into doubling up on the 4, and I was like, no.
You shoved, dude.
No. That's.
It costs the same.
4 will last me for weeks. I don't need more.
Half off, man. That's like you might as well.
Guess what? You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen?
What?
Some other dispensary is gonna have a great deal. We're gonna take advantage of it.
No,
we can go on another.
That's
we can go on another road trip. So that's a good thing.
Yeah, you should do this every now and then.
Yep, every third episode. Every time there's a good deal.
Maybe we can let the dispensaries know we're coming too.
Maybe the dispensaries can let us know when the deals are coming so that we can plan even better.
Ooh, that'd be awesome.
I like that.
I would love
dispensaries.
I would love to
in
work
the industry. You're listening. Get a hold of us, greencountypodcast@gmail.com, and let us know in advance your deals.
Yeah.
And we'll love to come talk about them.
Yeah. Not just for us. I mean, we're definitely going to capitalize.
Because obviously,
everybody
we're not
needs to know these
just
amazing
FYI,
deals.
I don't know if we had to get this through too, like as a disclosure thing or just a message, but we're not being endorsed by any dispensary and/or brand or provider to do any of this.
No.
This is just 2 guys that are going shopping around for deals at dispensaries and trying to talk about it on a podcast. So literally,
we smoke a lot of weed and we don't want to spend not too much money on it.
We're both broke dudes that have bills, and we want to make sure we're getting the best product for the best price. And today, Hippos, you delivered.
Yeah. I can't wait to see what the garage has.
I don't think we're ever going anywhere. This bus.
Why did you get behind the bus?
Bro, I didn't know there was a
Hey,
bus.
man. Also, a little fun traffic fact. If left lanes are always faster because you're not turning right.
Yeah, but if we are going right, though, that's why I was in the sun.
You know.
Hey, look at all these guys. Look at all these. Oh, that guy's gonna. Oh, there's a wreck.
What?
Oh, dude, almost hit him. This utility truck almost hit this car behind him.
Oh,
the chain's pulling out. He just popped right in front of her. Guess what I'm doing? Not gonna be behind this busing.
Good.
So yeah, I guess we'll be back. Green County Podcast.
And we're back with the Green County Podcast. I say we, but Mike had to go pick up his kid or something. I don't know. He said, hey, you mind if I just drop you off at the garage, green light? You can check out the deals. And I thought he was kind of joking, but he's gone. So I guess I'm going to go check out these deals and maybe find a way home. I don't know if he's coming back for me. So if you see me on the streets, come pick me up because I just got some great deals on some smoke. Well, I guess that's about it for today. Thanks for joining us on this experimental journey we call the Green County Podcast.
So that our children are obliged to learn the truth, because it is only through knowledge that we can safely protect them.
This podcast is for informational and entertainment purposes only and does not provide medical or legal advice.